8 lies women tell when dating and how to deal with it. Hi guys, my name is Apollonia Ponti. I am your dating, relationship, and life coach. And I help men not only master their attraction skills with women, get better with them in dating and in your relationship, but also in your life in general. But this one's actually going to be a fun video. And I really asked a couple ladies, and also including myself, what are these little lies that women tell when they're dating and how you can deal with them as well. But before we get started, don't forget to download my 7 common mistake free ebook that men make when attracting women. I'll put it up here in the cards in the description below. Don't forget to check out that ebook because it is a true game changer. Now let's get into it. All right, so these little lies that women tell. Number 1 is, I'm not too hungry. Typically a woman will say this when she's on a date with you, 2nd, 3rd, 4th date, and you notice that she is really kind of attracted to you and you guys have been hitting it off. Typically a woman just doesn't like to overeat in front of a guy. It's just a thing that women do because of maybe they're self-conscious about it also too, and they don't want to feel overly full because they'll get tired or they'll feel bloated and so on. So a woman will typically say, well, I'm not too hungry. Let's just have a couple appetizers, right? This might happen often as well, which is kind of cute as well because it also shows that she might be interested in you. But that just if a woman does this just on a date doesn't mean that, oh, because she's not too hungry, this means she likes me. No. Number 2 is, I don't care about your previous girlfriend. Okay, so a woman will say, I don't care about your previous girlfriend, and this is actually completely false, okay? Let's just say that you are talking about your past relationships and things like this, or you ask her a question or something comes up and she's like, well, I don't care about your previous girlfriend. Well, definitely on the tonality and the tone of voice that she uses, probably she does care. So a woman will typically say this just because she doesn't want to give off the vibe that she is coming off needy or cares too much and wants to show that she might not be jealous and so on. Number 3 is, I'm fine. When a woman says I'm fine, typically depending on the situation too, if you guys have been arguing and things have been going wrong or something like this has happened, is I'm fine is probably not meaning that she really is fine. So here's what you're gonna say. Typically when a woman says I'm fine and you know she's not because her tonality is just like I'm fine and you see like the emotions behind her face, here's what you're gonna say. Well, I know you're not fine and I don't want you to feel like this any longer. I really want to resolve whatever you might be going through, XYZ. So please let me know when you're ready and I'm open to talking to you about it because I just don't think that brushing it under the rug is really, truly something we should be doing, okay? Number 4 is, I'm just around the corner. No, she's not. This is funny because at least 4 of the women that I was asking out of the 5 said that they do this all the time. And that was including, now including me, it's 5. So I say, I do this to my friends still to this day. I'm just around the corner and I'm like really 10, 15 minutes away. So this is a big one. So remember, if a woman says she's just around the corner, these are little white lies that she might be saying to you just because she just does it. Honestly, there's no excuse for it. It's not like we're doing it just because. Like, we just don't want to. I think when people do this, they don't want to come off as like a burden that you have to wait for them. Number 5 is, I normally don't do this on the first date, right? Maybe this can be to kissing or towards intimacy, right? I normally don't do this on the first date. The reason why a woman would say this is because she doesn't want you to judge her. She doesn't want you to think that she does this with everybody, but also too, she probably doesn't normally always do it, probably has done it once or twice before, but normally doesn't always do it. But because the level of attraction has been so high between you guys, she will say this because she just doesn't want you to judge her. Unfortunately, women get judged constantly when it comes to their sexuality and how many men they sleep with and XYZ. And so this is just it's like a normal answer a woman would say just because women are so used to being judged around this. And it's unfortunate. Number 6 is, no, I'm fine, not drunk at all, right? So maybe you guys have been out drinking and you and your date have been out drinking and she notices she's already kind of drunk. She will try to play it cool and say, no, I'm fine. I'm not drunk at all. Because here's the thing, is she wants to make sure that you see that she can hold her own and so on. So here's where it gets a tricky situation. This is what I always tell my guys when it comes to going out on dates with women. If you see that a woman is super drunk and she wants to be intimate with you, I would be really, really careful here. I would not move forward with intimacy when a woman is drunk. Like 9 or 8 times out of 10, when a woman is very drunk and you do sleep with her, she ends up regretting it the next day because of the fact that her willpower, her motor skills, her decision-making skills were not there. And so when she wakes up, she might not feel 100% clear about what happened. And also, this is where bad things can start to happen. Here's where a man can really step out and also state a standard for himself and the women he dates, to say, I've had a great time with you. I would love to take this a lot further tonight, but I do know that you've had a lot to drink, and I would love to do this on a day that you're sober, or the day that we don't drink as much, because I would enjoy it times 10. And the next time we get together, I'll make sure it happens, right? So now you're taking the lead as well. And also too, what you're doing is you're showing her that you're a safe man, that she can feel safe with and be in her own, but also that you hold a space that just because a woman wants to sleep with you, she's not the decision maker. You are as well. Number 7 is tell me, I promise I won't be mad. Ooh, this is a good one. Tell me, I promise I won't be mad. And then she gets mad, right? So here's where you want to make sure that, here's where I talk about in my relationship advice videos, is when you are in a partnership and you're in a relationship, what I think is really important for you guys to understand is that not everything your partner needs to know about you, right? So who you were 10 years ago is not who you were probably today, right? So I think that it's really important for you to pick and choose your stories, and pick and choose as much as it is to pick and choose your battles. Number 8 is don't worry, it's on sale. This typically happens when you're on a relationship with a woman and maybe she bought something she really likes and you're like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. How much was that? Maybe you don't even care, but you're just giving her a hard time because it looks rich or expensive. And she's like, don't worry, it's on sale, right? So this is something that a lot of women will do, and especially they find joy in this, especially if a woman is working for herself and she wants to do these things. It's fun to have, especially if you guys aren't breaking the bank or breaking the wallet, or breaking her wallet or your wallet in regards to expenses. I guess that can be a light banter type of moment, but also too, it comes into another scenario if not. So if you want to get better with attracting women, I want you to remember to download that free 7 common mistake ebook that men make when attracting women. It's a true game changer. A lot of people always talk about this book, so I want you to be able to take advantage of it. It'll be in the link below and also in the description box, a link up here, in the description box below. I'll see you again in the next video. And if this is your first time watching, I welcome you to subscribe. Click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.